And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Atlanta Braves are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. He's set and the pitch. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Freddie Freeman bats here with the game on the line in the 9th. Tying run stands in scoring position, so a base hit here could even things up. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and Atlanta has taken a 3-2 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Garcia.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
Tyler Flowers.
Daniel Hudson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
41. Daniel Hudson.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back. Still ranging back. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Pitcher, Chaz Rowe.
Ronnie Mustelier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 73, Ronnie Mustelier.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. Jim Johnson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
53, Jim Johnson.
Josh Harrison stands in. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson, 0 for 4. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hit out towards second. Phillips is there. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Sean Jaso.
Digging in to try it again, John Jaso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Markakis going back on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL East, the Friars beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-2. The New York Mets pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. The Philadelphia Phillies took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. The Chicago Cubs went deep 4 times as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-4. The Reds pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-0. The win was their 7th in a row. In other Brewers news, Tommy Milone reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. The Dodgers took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-1. Hunter Pence had a
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Atlanta Braves are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jaime Garcia still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off.
Get ahead of him right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Ready for another shot now.
Third
Michael
baseman,
Franco.
number 7.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
1 out now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joesph. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Jaime Garcia. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Freddie Freeman may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Now a liner caught by Cabrera out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 3. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Fielder number 19.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jim Johnson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Jim Johnson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jaime Garcia is yet to allow a hit through 6, and the big question is whether he can get 9 more outs and put himself in the history books. Hernan Perez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
On left fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Hey, come on, guys.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point.
1 out, 1 out.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the pitch. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another one sent foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Inciarte's there.
I got it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Center fielder,
Keon Broxton is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flowers has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
First offering on its way. Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The Brewers. Digging in once again, Jaime Garcia. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And this one zips right on past him as he can't knock it down. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers nothing. Ready once again, Andrew Susak. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Andrew Susak.
Hey, we got no out.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Scooter Gennett will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. The head-to-head line against Garcia. Just a 1 for 9. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Ender Inciarte has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see,
man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he didn't.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Scooter Gennett grabbed 3 base knocks as the Brewers took down Atlanta 7-4.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Nick Marcotte has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo home run by Nick Marcotte. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Ian Kroll will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Ian Kroll.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. It is Curtis Granderson, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 6 and the Mets 3. Ronier Mustelier is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Liner towards second, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 4.
Here's Brandon Phillips. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. But a foul ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
First offering on its way. Sean Rodriguez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. And that's through into left, a base hit. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line drive to center field. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 9-3. Jim Johnson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in once again, Rene Rivera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break. Little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rene Rivera becomes the first out of the inning. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman number
Ready
7.
for another chance? Jose Reyes. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Braves get the win after banging out 16. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Freddie Freeman may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Granderson. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He swings and grounds it to short. Cabrera gets to it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys, and start over, and have the confidence you can win it.
Here's another 0-2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
I really like watching Whitey throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Marcotte. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more,
Wright.
David Wright. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Michael Conforto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the Eric Goodell comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Striding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. Matt, we might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal? They got maybe a possible ball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Granderson. Ball game. two-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
The lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Nick Markakis has not picked up a hit to this point, so his 13-game hitting streak could be on the line right here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Atlanta Braves are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Rendell Grichuk is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's 1 for 2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter number 3. Second base.
Ready for another chance? Jed Jerko. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. St. Louis, good night.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Freddie Freeman is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. This one is launched. Look at this. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 148 for his career, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
Well, he just outran that.
Ready for another chance? Adeiny Echeverria. Lifetime against this particular arm. 4 for 14. Right side hit hard. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jose Bautista is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in. J.P. Howell takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Hard liner toward short, but there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first down of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pilar ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Into the box now, Ronnier Mustelier. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Ender Inciarte. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, with your team really.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's Brandon Phillips. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Pilar. Gone! It's a grand slam. And that's a special home run. Brandon Phillips continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith. First baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Career homer number 149. And the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated
So
hitter,
here's Matt Kemp now. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. 3rd home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
now batting, right fielder, Nick Marcotte.
Here's Nick Marcotte now, the right fielder. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman number 13.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Upton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they get the long. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that misses for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Knee high, he barehands it. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
A shortstop, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Jim Johnson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Atlanta Braves are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Hit hard up the middle. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back. Still ranging back. Ball game. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.